middle of the bat. Look at that. Padikkal can play. He can play all right. Wicket looks good, boys.
Yeah, it's easy to say probably a little less pace, but the bowling is of less pace than we saw last night. We saw, early to mid 140s last night regularly, whereas this is just 120s.
The opposition have some firepower. Navdeep Sen is quick, Umesh Yadav is quick. We all know how quick Dale Steyn can be. Compared to them, both of them are swing and seam bowlers. When you talk about Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Sandeep Sharma, Bhuvneshwar Kumar can crank it up. That is one thing which he can do. But what is so good about him is that he does adapt to a T20 format. Anil Dandekar, another experienced campaigner when it comes to umpiring.
And Nitin Menon, two men in charge tonight. It's off the mark, Finch. Oh, good work, excellent work. I think that's Sandeep down there, is it? No. It's not.
He likes it there, does Finch. Loves it there. You give it there, I tell you what. Most of the time he is hit that to the boundary. I feel like he missed out actually. He picked up two. Good fielding.
Seven from the over, 20 without loss.
Passion never dies. It lives on until you decide when it ends. It grows with your dreams. It gets stronger with your talent. It becomes larger than anything you imagine. It becomes limitless. And you become the infinite. Oppo Reno 4 Pro, the infinite.
समझ अपनी भाषा में ही आता है. कंटेंट आपकी भाषा में ओनली ऑन डेली हंट.
बच्चे को बचाओ, बच्चे को बचाओ, बच्चे को बचाओ, अपने अंदर के बच्चे को बचाओ.
Sunfeast Bombs, अंदर का बच्चा बाहर लाओ.
Picked up in 2017, his first appearance in the IPL. Well, in the Cred power play. Remember, fans can win using the Cred app during the power plays. One lucky fan get featured in Dream 11 IPL and get handsomely rewarded as well on the Cred app. Nice, just inside the line.
Left-arm seam plays such a big role in the shorter form of the game. It's that different angle. It's the angle that you can get the pace up there. You can bowl a few cutters and you've got good direction. Shot! Out into the deep. What a great shot. Another beauty. Goodness me, how hard does he hit this? Padikkal played a drive. He's played a couple of flicks. He's rolled his wrist on a slower ball. Look at this pickup. Smack!
Didn't he bounce that much, Gus?
There was a bit of Yuvraj there in that. The way he flicked it and the gift of timing which Yuvi had all his life. That was just unbelievable. He never felt that he was hitting the ball, and that's something which we're seeing with this man. I'm not comparing him. Let's not get there, but yeah, there's something special.
Oh, that. One bounce for four. Just stood so still. Lovely, free-flowing swing of the bat.
Just when I saw his mannerisms after he'd hit that first boundary when he came down to Sandeep, and he just looked so calm. Look at his face, look at his eyes, extension of his arms and his hands. Oh, through the leg side, over the offside. Something to think about for sure. The left arm seam, the left arm angle, it needs to work.
I thought they brought Aaron Finch in to give him a bit of power at the top of the order.
That was the idea, Simon. That was the idea.
First game up for Devdutt Padikkal. He's putting his hand up to be the Ultras super striker of the match. Already contender, 25 from 17. He's had most of the strike. Give him that. Over the top of mid-wicket this time. 4 more.
As a bowler on debut, you rattled him. That's exactly what he has done. Some good deliveries have been put away. Natarajan has to come up with answers.
He's a tall man, he's Padikkal, so he just can hit a couple of deliveries that you think are good lengths. He can just pick his gap, he can hit on top of the bounce. And as long as he's keeping his head still, which he has done, 6 boundaries that he's hit so far, his head's been so still. Stands tall. Fielding change now. Cow corner goes out, deep square leg goes out. Everybody's up on the offside.
12 from the over, a good one for RCB. 4 gone, it's 32 without loss.
ना भी दबाओ फिर आ जाते हैं। ये आज के जनरेशन सारा दिन फोन पे टिक 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 टिक, क्या होगा इनका भगवान जाने।
बहन जी चूना लगाना पड़ेगा, यहाँ तो केमिकल लगेगा। प्लास्टर लगाना पड़ेगा जी।
क्या नहीं ये
प्लास्टर लगाइए यहाँ पर। इनके ज्ञान से पहले ये विज्ञान अपना। बर्जर वाटर प्रूफिंग, पहले मॉइस्चर मीटर से वाटर परसेंटेज की जांच, फिर बर्जर होम शील्ड के साइंटिफिक सॉल्यूशन। बर्जर वाटर प्रूफिंग अब वारंटी के साथ।
पर डोंट वरी, तुम्हारे लिए भी कोई ना कोई जरूर है भारत मैट्रिमोनी पे, और आपके लिए भी। डाउनलोड।
Happy at the non-striker watching the shots at the other end.
Do you think it's too early to say there's a star on show here in Devdutt Padikkal? Some of those shots he's played.
Oh, they're star shots, aren't they? It was not long ago in the under-18 Indian side, and then he came through Ranji Trophy, put on a really nice half-century early on, so he's a rising star. It's nothing better than announcing yourself on your first outing, though, in the IPL. He's just a bit of a ginger. Look there, he's grabbed his ankle. Chilmarsh, don't need to see that too early. He's really hobbling around. He's a big unit, Mitch Marsh. He has had his share of injuries throughout his career as well. Really hope that he's going to be okay. It'll be a real shame. Game 1.
Oh dear. That's not good at all. No.
Yeah, he just lost the grip, almost like the spikes gave way, but let's hope he's okay.
क्या बात है, इतना खुश हो रहा है?
सैलरी क्रेडिट होने वाली खुशी है सर।
तो खर्चने के पहले इन्वेस्ट करो।
करना है सर, म्यूचुअल फंड्स में ही करना है, बट शुरुआत कहाँ से करूँ पता नहीं।
मैच खेलने से पहले क्या करते हो?
यही सर, नेट प्रैक्टिस।
राइट, उसी तरह म्यूचुअल फंड में शुरुआत ओवरनाइट फंड से करो। सही है ना?
हाँ सर, सही है।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
इस साल जब लाइफ ही डट कर रुक गई, तो कुछ लोगों ने चैलेंज उठाया, हमें ये दिखाने कि राहत देने की चाहत, ताकत, इंसानियत हर एक में है। इंडिया इनके नाम पूरे देश में फैला दो, इनकी चैलेंजर स्पिरिट को कोने कोने तक पहुंचा दो। इन्हें याद रखो कि वी आर चैलेंजर्स एंड वी से चैलेंज एक्सेप्टेड।
The man's looked good. Most importantly, he's looked as if he belongs over here, Devdutt Padikkal.
So true, Sonny. And good signs for Mitchell Marsh. He's always bailed out there. Something that we found out through Simon Kadich, who's assistant coach of RCB, is to not have this real hierarchy in the side. You've got the big names of De Villiers and Coley. Well, he teamed the youngsters up with one of the star players. And it was Padikkal who was teamed up with Virat Kohli. So they hung together. You imagine that?
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Well, that's... Oh, wow. You know, and all of a sudden he's out there and he doesn't look like he's out of his depth. Oh, yeah. There he goes. Don't bowl there. So he hadn't actually shredded one down the ground. He has now.
Well, the kind of form he's in, don't bowl to him. He's hitting you everywhere. He's hit it through the covers, he's hit it over the covers, he's hit it over mid-wicket, and now he's hit it straight. This is a terrific youngster.
Beautiful shots being played. I wonder how much of the ankle is at play here with Mitchell Marsh.
Well, it's just having a good head on your shoulders, isn't it? Mitchell Marsh is really struggling, so he is a young batsman. He knows the bowler is ginger. He's only going to try and get through a delivery or two. It's going to be not at full pace, and so he pounced on that ball 2 balls ago. Now Mitchell Marsh is in all sorts, and this is so awful to see. His first outing in the Dream 11 IPL. He's in trouble.
Yeah, I think he's going to try as much as he can to try and sort of bowl another delivery, try and finish the over, see how he's going. Got to say though, and there'll be a lot of things at play. Yeah, there's the shake of the head. There'll be a lot of things at play in that you get your goal, and once you relinquish your position, then somebody else comes along and you might be sitting around for 8 weeks. And yeah, that's a great pity. Think to yesterday as well. Ravichandran Ashwin, top over, 2 wickets in the over, dives across and the shoulder pops out. Yeah, so injury, you never wish it on anyone. And hopefully it won't be too bad and he can come back as soon as possible, and very soon.
XUV 300 starts from just rupees 7.95 lakhs.
एक्स्ट्रा मार्क्स से पढ़ेंगे तो स्कोर तो हाई होगा ही। एक्स्ट्रा मार्क्स द लर्निंग ऐप और लाइव क्लासेस दोनों एक साथ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
स्वाद अनोखा,
कुछ स्वाद अनोखा जो चीज
कमला पसंद, अनोखा स्वाद।
Experience the true joy of fantasy cricket. Fanfight.com feels wow.
Don't say it yet, but honey, I shrunk the bowling attack pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, Sunrise's bowling attack has been a real treat for them over the years. 2 years ago when they made the final, it was on the back of their economy rate with the bowling. The batting wasn't the best in the IPL, but the bowling was. And it got them through to the final. They were runners-up. Now, it was either going to be Mitchell Marsh playing today or Nabi, and they went with Mitchell Marsh, but unfortunately he's now off the paddock. We've got a no ball. So at the moment, things are working in favour of RCB.
Well, that is for sure. Look at that, bowling his first ball. There's a replacement bowler for Mitch Marsh, and there it is, he's overstepping. Free hit.
Oh yeah, that's a free hit. Miles in the air, long boundary. But Finchy gets himself going. That is a treat, isn't it? When you've been struggling to get strike, he's been a passenger at the other end, and now he's into it.
Yeah, great big unacademy cracking six. Yeah, waiting and waiting and waiting to get something away. And he's got a free hit and smashed it. And hold on, all his Christmas is coming at once because he's got another one.
Well, what happens now, this is new, that we've got Hawkeye adjudicating the no balls and a siren goes off. So 2 sirens, here's another freebie.